Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I am here today with just a little writing video. I haven't done one in a while, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I'm working on for NaNoWriMo. Now, if you're here, I'm sure you probably already know a lot about NaNoWriMo, either from me talking about it, you participating in it, or one of the other creators that you follow discussing it. But NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. In the month of November, you sign up and you attempt to work on something. Now, in the beginning, you were supposed to be working on a novel, 50,000 words, that's it. Now you have options to be like, this is a short story, this is, poetry, whatever. But in November, we try to get 50,000 words. That boils down to about 1,667 words per day. Is it November 5th? Yes. Am I behind? Also, yes. That's neither here nor there. I want to talk to you about my projects. Now, this one right here, this little green book, you have probably heard about before if you've been here for a little while. This is the Inklets or the Inklings or the somebody. The name will change. I think I've already changed the name and I just don't remember it. But this is a middle grade novel. The last time that I wrote anything on this was June 8th. This is a middle grade novel that is based off of an idea that I had during one of my final master's courses back in the spring. And it was a course all about adaptations. And so while most people were adapting stories into articles about the adaptations of that story, where the story came from, or creating like comics from novels and things of that nature, I decided to write this story, and it is following a group of middle grade students and their teacher who get pulled into the realm of worlds. The realm of words is a place where all stories live, every character who's ever been created. And it's kind of segmented off. So at one point, they're riding a train through all these different realms of words, and there's just like a bunch of scribbles and half realized creatures, and they're like, oh, this is where all those stories that kids tell come to hang out. And then there's like characters wandering around because they don't really have a story. They were tossed to the side, cut out of novels, things of that nature. But the thing is, there's somebody who is stealing the creativity from some of the world's most famous authors. And so the authors that have been kidnapped are A.A. Milne, Tolkien, C.S. Lewis. And so as these authors have passed away, their creative spirits now live with their stories in the realm of worlds, and these kids have to go find them, basically. So I haven't written on this, like I said, since June 8th, and I really, really, really loved the idea behind the story, and I loved where it was going. And the summer happened, and I was taking classes, and mom's sick, and the girls were all over the place, and I just set it down one day and didn't pick it back up. I've been hoping that Nano will help me work on this. However, I have not picked it up at all. What I have picked up is this. This is Search Match Dating, and it is based off of a TikTok meme thing that my sister-in-law sent me, and she's my best friend, okay? She's my best friend in the whole world. And she sent it to me, and I was reading it, and I was like, oh, this would be so cool. And then she was like, please write this for me. Thank you. And I went, okay. Basically, it's a dating app search engine mashup where the AI in the dating app reads your search history on your computer and matches you with people that have signed up for the app that have similar sorts of search histories to you. Or the opposite, depending on how you filled out your thing, right? And the idea is that a writer and a serial killer get matched up. So I'm working on this. We were joking about it, and then I was like, I don't write these sorts of things ever. And while we were joking back and forth about, oh, this would be funny, it dinged in my head. So I'm middle of chapter 1, haven't done a whole bunch on it, but I do have it. I've been working on it today, actually. And then this little post-it note right here is actually Threads of Thought, which is the podcast that I'm working on for one of my current classes. Our final will be like one episode of a podcast, or some sort of audio narrative situation. And I've decided to do a podcast, and hopefully it won't just be a one episode thing. Hopefully it will be something that I do, I don't know, twice a month ish, where I'm crocheting or doing diamond painting or something like that. And whatever I'm working on is connected to whatever I'm talking about. So if I'm doing an episode on doctoral studies or just like my life in conjunction with my literature studies, things like that, the journey that I'm on with my family and my school and everything, then I'll be, crocheting an amigurumi or doing the diamond painting that's going to hang in one of the kids' rooms or something like that. And then if I'm doing a literature chat, I might be talking about Pride and Prejudice and all the different adaptations and why it's still so important and why we love the hand flex scene in the movie, even though it's not in the book at all, and all of that jazz. And be crocheting like a shawl that would be similar to something that the Bennett sisters would have worn, right? So I'll have just the audio version, then a video and audio version. So audio podcast up with links to YouTube, where I'll be posting the chats as videos. And then also I'm going to restart my blog and put the pictures of what I was working on, as well as transcripts from that and links to both the audio and the video over there on my blog. And then hopefully maybe have a couple other blogs that go up throughout the month as well. So I'm working on writing transcripts for that, as well as like I'm getting ready to do my pre-proposal. I have essays and things that I'm writing for classes. So all of that is combined into my grad work that is also being tracked for Nano this month. Now, my big issue is that I didn't think it through and I set them up separately. So I have the inklets, which is my main, I need to do 50,000 words on it, right? Then I have, like I want to get about 25,000 for this one and 2,500 to 3,000 words just in the month of November for my grad school work, which would be great if I'd been thinking through it, because that would be like 22,000 on the inklets, 25,000 on the new story, and 3,000 words for, I could have made it work out very well, 50 plus K, right? But the way that Nano is set up now, that the website is set up now, it's separated them all out. So I've written 0 on my main project. And it's not like adding it all up to be 50,000. So that's an issue because we're already on the 5th and I can't go back and like squish them together without losing my badges. And I don't want to lose my badges. So we're just going to muddle through. But that's where it is. I've written, like I said, I'm only part of the way through chapter 1 here. And while I've logged over 2,000 words, that's from handwriting it and then typing it up and editing. So really, I'm only at about 1,000 words. Like I said, I have not done anything on the inklets, and then I've got about 1,000 words for my grad school stuff. So I am definitely way far behind on Nano. But that is to be expected. I'm always way far behind on Nano and everything else. But I do have homework to do. I just wanted to come in and have a little chat with you guys about what I'm working on. If you would like to know more about any of these projects, or if you are participating in Nano and want to chat about it, come talk to me down in the comments. I'm WriterBaby13 on Nano. If you want to come be my friend, I would love to see you over there. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Until next time, stay safe out there. Bye.